All right. We got that tire straightened up some. Probably going to end up taking it off and straighten it up some more. Because it's still out some. Trying to get both tires in the video. It's only out a little bit compared to what it was, but I'm not really happy with it. When I took off that brake hub on that side, because I had to take it off, because I had to take off the brake to get the tie rod up. So the hard brake line, I had to move it. So when I did that, and I was trying to put back on the brake shaft to the hub, that spindle kept pushing in, so I wasn't able to get it fully on, so I had to take off the hub. I realized that this side needs brakes, so I'll be looking that up today. We got the brand new starter button. I didn't put it on because I took this off and I hooked up the new starter button, and I put the key on, had it in neutral, went to go, I pushed it. It did not start turning the flywheel. Started turning the starter. So there's something going on with the wiring. It's not having it work because I have an overpowered battery. I have brand new starter solenoid. The starter is good because, of course, I've jumped over the starter solenoid a couple times and started it. I've pull started it a few times. It starts up pretty easy, so the pull start will be fine. And if I'm kind of lazy about it, I can jump the starter solenoid and then just put the seat back on. Kind of annoyed that the new button wasn't the issue. So I got a brand new button. I'll end up installing it on here and then figuring out what's going on. Kids are being loud while I'm making the video. What else? Oh, most likely install new brakes. But they're probably going to cost $30-40. Yes. I'm guessing that's what it's going to cost. I'm going to have to hook up the wiring for the front lights, the back lights, because I got the back lights on, matching square backlights. I need to find some rubber pieces that I'll go for the trunk, because I have a nice trunk. We got to figure out the back rack, change the oil. There's a little bit to do on her, and then she'll be fucking like 100%. Or really close. She'll be like 98%, 97%, something like that, because I have to do something with the exhaust. It's a little loud to my liking, which it's probably fine. Like, no one will have a problem with it. I don't have matching colored rims. I do have all the rubber hub covers, the nut for the axle nut. Front rims and the back rims are two different colors, because of course they came off of other bikes. Actually, I think the black rims were on here, and I kind of just put these on here because they're really good tires, and I think it's fine with the black and gray like that, because it's got a black frame, black engine. Well, the bottom case is black. Then gray seat handles. It's got gray on the sticker. So black and gray kind of goes with it. Might end up seeing if how much it'll cost to get these tires taken off of these rims, and then get somebody to powder coat them red or something. That'll look nice. I'm not really trying to spend too much money on it, because if we do keep it, it'll end up, kids will end up running it, and guarantee it's going to be broken plastic and fixing stuff on it like every other week or so, I imagine. So I'm not trying to fix it up like really good, but on the other hand, if I do sell it, someone will appreciate how nice it is. Because I seen a Raptor 700R about an hour away from me for $400. So honestly, if somebody offered me $600 for this, I got it posted up for $8. Somebody offered me $600 for it right now, I'd take it as long as they came and picked it up for before this weekend, because I get paid this weekend. I won't quite have enough to buy it, rent a U-Haul, go get and buy the Raptor. So if I did sell this before the weekend or Friday when I get paid, that'd be fantastic. That'd be perfect, because then I'd have a Raptor 700, and I plan on doing a bunch of videos on it. And we still have the Big Bear to do videos on to get up and running, which as soon as I get a pull start or a starter for it, the Big Bear will be up and running. Then we'll have to worry about the four-wheel drive shaft, little bits here and there, but the main thing is to get the 400 Big Bear 400 running, get rid of this, or just do the little tinkering that it needs and get rid of it. If anything, I'll keep it, but the main goal was to do a budget build, sell it, get a couple quads, or get a sports quad, racing quad, whatever you want to consider it. Raptor 700 is what I want to be building. Like, one of the fastest quads out there is the Raptor 700. I would love to completely redo a 700. That'd be awesome. It'd be a bunch of videos I'd be able to do, and then we could rip it up on it. I imagine it'd take me about 6 months or more to completely do it, because the guy says it needs a full top end rebuild, which I figure, and the plastic looks hideous on the Raptor. So I'll end up, probably, if the plastic isn't broke and stuff, I'll like do a light sand on the whole thing, and then find some cool wrap for it, vinyl wrap the plastic. I'll probably end up doing something like, my favorite Batman villain is the Riddler. Jim Carrey played the Riddler when I was a kid. Absolutely loved his part in that movie. I forget which Batman it was. Okay, I'm trying to do a video, sweetheart. Had to take them inside. They were wanting to fight and argue. I forget what I was talking about, but the Riddler. I'd do like a Riddler wrap on the Raptor. Like, probably like the Riddler on the front plastic, and then like a bunch of, do black with green question marks as like the rest of the bike, you know. Got some ideas for it, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the Raptor. It'll most likely sell before I get paid this weekend. It's like a whole week. Well, 5-6 days. And then I don't even know if I'm going to have enough to get the U-Haul. If I end up going and getting it, what I'll do is I'll video some of the ride there in the U-Haul. And I'll probably see if I can record the bike while I'm looking at it. I should be able to. I don't know, some people don't want to be on video, but it'll be the first trip of buying a quad that I'll do a video on. So that'll be kind of cool. Hopefully I can get it. We'll be moving up in quads because I've gotten the Bayous, like 3 or 4 of them. I think I did a video on when I got them, or at least a couple pictures, and then I did like a short or whatever when I first got the Bayou. So the Bayou is the first like full wheeler that I've done and videoed. I got the Big Bear, the second one, and we haven't finished it up yet. So the Raptor would be like the third full wheeler for the channel. Be pretty nice. It'd be a really nice third full wheeler. If I don't sell the Bayou, that means that I have 4 full wheelers, but it's always good having the more you have, the better. And most likely I'll end up keeping the Raptor 700. If I do sell it, then it's going to be a pretty like up there price, because I'm going to completely rebuild the engine. I'm going to most likely get the frame power coated, like do everything like tip top. So it'll probably go like, it's going to be a ridiculous price, and it's a 700 Raptor, like R. It's a 700R, which is like their race edition. I'm pretty sure that's what the R means. Don't quote me on it, but I'm pretty sure that's what the R means. So it deserves to have, like, just be a work of art, really. Everybody's like, oh, the Banshees are fast and stuff. The Banshees are cool because they stopped making them. And they were one of the fastest two-strokes out there. But this was like, what, 30, 35 years ago or something, they, like, stopped making the Banshees? Something like that. I forget when they stopped making them, but the Raptor 700 and the 660s, they're quick. Like, the Raptors beat out the YF, I think, 450s. Yeah, Yamaha made the 450s. Might be YFZ 450s. I don't remember, but the Raptors are faster than those. You know, the Raptors, I think, are the fastest production quad that Yamaha makes, is the 700. And that's not like, you could take like a different bike, modify the engine and everything and stuff, and then slap it together and probably beat a 700. But factory-wise, 700 is quick. It's so freaking fast. I've fixed up a couple 660 Raptors for a few different people and stuff. I haven't owned a 660, but I've fixed up a few, and I got to ride them on my trails and up and down my road. They're quick, so I could imagine 40 more cc's. And then if I ended up deciding to put like hot cam in it, like beefed it up, maybe put a big bore on it, I think the 700 you can go to 730 or 740. I know when I was looking up EXs, because most likely if I don't get the Raptor 400, a Honda 400 EX will be the next project that I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get a sports quad, light, fast, and then just beef it up, make it super nice. When I was looking up the 400 EXs, what I could do with them, you can go higher, but people were suggesting like making it a 440. Because price-wise and the power that you get from it, 440 EX is the way to go. I think it tops out at 468, like 468 cc's, I'm pretty sure. And that was I forget what company does it, but it was a popular company. And just, it's ridiculous to make it a 468 because I think the cheapest like kit that I was looking for, because you got to change the cam and everything for that much, it was like $1,399, so $1,400, and that you gotta completely take it apart, rebuild it, which isn't too bad because I'm gonna end up doing that with anything, like whatever I build anyways. But my main thing is, for the price, I don't think 68 cc's is worth that kind of price, and that's without getting like a good axle that probably costs $400 to $600, because the nice wider rear end axles and throw out bearing, like all the, well, I guess it would be a carrier bearing in the back, but with all that, that'd be $2,000 just for the back axle and big bore kit. And I found the big bore 440s, their kits were running around $300 to $500. So if I did that, made the EX a 440, and put nice rear drive shaft and carrier bearing, probably got some nice new hubs, and probably be looking at $1,500 for all that. You know, that it's a lot more than I would get out of a 468. Just so it'd be 28 cc difference, which is I think a half a horsepower or a horsepower or something like that. Can't remember the conversion of cc's to horsepower right out of my head, but price wise it would be better. The bike would perform better as a 440 because I'd be able to kind of splurge on other things that would help it go faster and be lighter price wise. Now if price wasn't an issue, which in most people it is, then 440 every day. And that's my research. People's probably found cheaper ways to make them 468s and stuff, and they probably have them. You know, I think I've seen a couple builds that people have done it, but it's pricey. If they were able to get like a sponsorship or something and get those parts for like price, like a discount, then definitely bigger is better. But I don't have any body that helps me out with prices and stuff. Kind of just starting out really, so I brought it in a good bit. Wish I would have just turned it out another turn or two. I imagine it's going to take 2 turns because I did it 3 times already and it didn't bring it in a crap ton. It brought it in a good bit. Imagine if you watch this video right after the first video, because I posted the first video yesterday and I ended up not having time to show y'all after I put it all back together because I got the starter button in the mail. Old lady brought it up to me. I went to go, I connected it and it didn't work. So I went and cooked my family dinner. So that's why I didn't post both videos yesterday. I've been trying to post a couple videos a day. This will be the second one I posted today. So that way people have a bunch of content to watch. Prairie's been up and running, been doing well. I still got to change that rear differential bearings because you can hear it pop and stuff. I got to figure out what's going on with that right brake lever because it does not have like any pressure and it's hydraulic. Like, look at that. it should definitely have more pressure than that. And of course, I guarantee that when I go to try to take these screws off, they're gonna be rough to get off there. And maybe I just ran out of fluid on it or something. That belt's brand new. I should have done a video when I changed that. My son blew out the one that originally came with it. I need to wrap this exhaust because this exhaust, my plastic sits like, I don't know if that's the exhaust or the frame. I think that's the frame it's sitting on. It might be the exhaust, but I need to fix that, put some wrap around that exhaust or something. Also, I carry logs with this for now. Once the Yamaha gets up and running, that's why I'm not too worried about what the Yamaha looks like. Most likely just gonna strip the spray paint off the Yamaha and keep it like just kind of not a great looking. The Prairie is nice though. Nice wheels, nice rims. Put those pillow top grips on there. They're sweet. I got the used it early today, and man, that way better than the old grips that I had on there. Old grips were wearing my hands were hurting, and it was getting all the black rubber was wearing off and going on my hand. Pile's getting even bigger. We stacked up this bit right here the other day. Still got some of the prairie part, bayou parts over there. This is what it's looking at like right now. I'll most likely try to get a matching tire, because this one, it doesn't stay aired up. The rest stay aired up though. Might end up just putting goo in it, which I hate to do, because then I do that when I go to have the rim taken off and a new tire put on it. The tire guy will probably be kind of pissed about it. So this needs a starter, pull start, and this front drive shaft. I don't know if you can really see it. There we go. Front drive shaft. That yoke is still good, but the one back here, can't see it from here, but need a new yoke for it. It is, somebody welded it onto it and then it broke, and it's done. So all right, that's it for now. Probably here later when the old lady gets home, I'll do a few more runs to get some more logs. We got some over here waiting to get split up. It's just pine. I do mixed hardwood. Sell it for $120 a load. I think this year, when people pick it up, it'll be $100. If I deliver, it'll be 125. Well, 120, 125, yeah. But I do pine, red oak, white oak, locust, mixed hardwood. It all burns. You want to keep your butt warm. I don't think people really mind it. The people buy all my firewood. I sell out like every year. And the main thing is I try to get more each year. Make my pile bigger, because I tend to get a few more customers each year. Of course, I have the people that buy off me every year. Been doing this for like 3 years. This will be the 4th winter that I've sold firewood. Maybe the 3rd, I don't know. Hopefully a couple more projects will come along and we'll be cranking out the videos, guys. I appreciate everybody that subscribed. I think we're at 77 subscribers. Let's try to get to 100, and then to 500, then to 1,000 and more. You know, as many subscribers as possible. I want to try to comment back to anybody that asks me questions or talks and stuff. I had a couple questions about the supersonic cleaner that I use to clean out the carbs and stuff. I answered that guy, I think, within 30 minutes or something like that, less than that. So I try to talk to my viewers. If y'all comment and talk, I'll talk with you and stuff. We haven't really done any giveaways. We haven't made any merch or anything. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers. If we get to 100 subscribers, I might make, like, I don't know, like keychains or shirts or something. Everybody likes to do shirts, so I don't know if I'm going to end up doing shirts. I might. It'd be cool to do, like, cool looking keychain or something, because I like putting cool stuff on my keychains. It's a little mixer on my key for the prairie. And of course, I got a little rubber band thing on there. Maybe I might get some of these and then get some vinyl and put around the handle that says, like, it says Justice Login or JL or something like that, or just Justice. We'll see. I would really like to do something cool like that. That'd be pretty sweet to do. Yeah, I know a lot of people, their merch is mostly shirts, hoodies, hats, stuff like that. So I like to be a little different. Neighborhood rooster. He's not really the neighborhood rooster. I went and got him like a big bag of feed. I think 50 or 60 pound bag of feed. Been feeding him and stuff because my neighbor dropped off 2 of them. This is the only one that's stuck around. Like, I don't know where the other one's at. But he's pretty cool. He doesn't let me pet him or anything. He doesn't even let me get close to him. Alright, guys. Till next time. Peace.